What's up? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're talking about an important topic that a lot of people tend to have a question about. You're not really sure what you should eat before a workout. Everyone's always wondering, hey, what should I do before I go have a workout? What should I have to eat? Should I eat a whole entire bag of Doritos, a whole bag of Oreos, or should I just have a protein shake? You probably have never asked about Oreos or Doritos, but if you should have that before a workout. But it is a topic that gets asked a lot, both of the clients, people that comment on different posts, and it was something that I had wondered for a period in time. So we're going to dive into that very quickly today. We're going to go over pretty much like what you need to think about when you're having a pre-workout meal, why certain things matter, what kind of meals you should have. You have a little syllabus outlined right here, you know, and then we're going to go into 6 different meal ideas. And as you can see, kind of based around what time before the workout or how long before the workout you're going to have this meal slash snack. So with that being said, let us first dive into it. First things first, do you actually need a post-workout or pre-workout meal? It's a very valid question, and we're going to discuss that. So first things first, if it's a morning workout and you're working out literally like right when you wake up, like say you wake up at 5:30 and you go work out at 6, something like that, you don't really need to get any food in you. If you want to get something in, if you feel better than something small, and maybe as we get to these smaller meal snacks, something like this could work. But truthfully, it's not overly necessary. What I would do if you're working out first thing in the morning is wake up, have a couple glasses of water, and then if you're going to have coffee or pre-workout, have that, and then have your first meal of the day immediately after that first workout. Just because it's not overly needed, and honestly, you normally need at least 30 to 45, 60 minutes for the meal to actually like start to digest and be able to use it as like energy as effectively, efficiently. And if you have a meal too quickly before the workout, you're just not going to be feeling as good as you otherwise could. Outside of that, outside of like right away in the morning, like say it's like 2-3 hours into your day that you're working out, if you want to wait that long to eat and just eat after that workout, then so be it. But I think the workout would be way more effective and you'd get a lot more out of it, have more energy if you had a meal before the workout itself or even just a smaller snack. So only time that I'd recommend not having any kind of pre-workout food in you at all is if it's like first thing in the morning. So next thing right here, what should your pre-workout meal consist of? So here we go. So carbs. You need carbs, homies and homettes. To quote the great Chris Jones, you need carbs. So carbs are going to help you have plenty of energy for the workout itself. I think everyone knows that the carbs are useful for energy. So want to make sure that you're getting carbs in your pre-workout meal, non-negotiable carbs. The other one is a protein source, ideally a leaner protein source. We'll talk about that why in a second when we talk about fat, but protein sources are going to help you, this is kind of what's going to help you keep you full throughout the workout, because most of the time carbs are not going to be overly filling, whereas protein is decently filling. So this is going to keep you full, but obviously don't want to have like a ton of protein before the workout or whatever, because then you're not going to, if you're too full in the workout, then you're not going to feel that good. So protein source is going to help you like feel satiated, feel good, feel satisfied, but also probably more importantly is that proteins before the workout start to help you recover from the workout itself. So you're doing a little pre-recovery when you get protein in for the workout itself. It helps with protein synthesis, basically helps you recover, rebuild muscle more effectively and better. Ideally, you want to keep fats a little bit lower before the workout just because they're a little bit slower digesting and doesn't allow you to feel, again, kind of going back to the point of not feeling, you don't want to feel full and like bloated and nasty during the workout. Lower fat meals you can use them, they're better for pre-workout meal essentially. If you have a meal, let's just say that's like very oily or greasy, or even something that's like has like peanut butter or something like that in it, it's kind of going to take a little bit to digest. So normally you want to stick to mostly a meal that's higher in carbs, proteins, a little bit lower in fats. Timing of your pre-workout meal and size of meal. So this is another super important thing to keep in mind. So if you are, say just whatever the time, this all is very dependent on your schedule, your timing, and what you kind of enjoy too. You can kind of see what works better for you, your schedule, how the workouts go. But if you're getting in a meal about 2-3 hours before the workout, it can be a bigger meal, just because if it's a bigger meal 2-3 hours before, you're still digesting it for that amount of time, and it kind of leads nicely into the workout itself. As you get closer to the workout time, about 1 to 2 hours, you want to have more of a smaller meal, a little bit easier to digest, not going to take as long to digest. Kind of going back to this 2-3 hours beforehand. For these bigger meals, if you do want to have something that's a little bit higher in fat with this, then that's fine because that gives you more time to digest it, whereas these next two don't have as much time to digest. And then shorter meals or snacks, smaller meals or snacks are going to be shorter, closer amount of time proximity-wise to the workout itself. So about 30, 45, 60 minutes before the workout, ideally 45, 60 minutes so you have more time to digest it. Want to have a smaller meal / snack at that point in time. And now what you've all been waiting for. What you've all been waiting for. Pre-workout meal ideas. Let's get it popping. All right, so I got 2 different examples and ideas for each of these 3 categories that we talked about. So first things first, let's go into the bigger meal options here, right here. All right, so bigger meals, 2-3 hours before. So you could, pretty much these are like full meals that you could have. Like whatever you normally would have in a day of eating to help you accomplish whatever goal it is you have. And a lot of these meals are more based around like fat lossy type of meals or keeping calories, not going like overboard. Obviously, if you're trying to build a ton of muscle and like your metabolism is pretty high, you can work in a bigger quantity of food than just this. So then these just everything I'm pretty much saying. So keep that in mind too. So bigger meal examples that you could have a turkey or chicken breast sandwich with a side of carrots and an apple. I just gave some examples of some things you could work in there. So pretty much just like a full meal. The turkey sandwich with the sandwich and then the apple, carrots are going to have some carbs from those. The turkey and chicken are going to be leaner sources of protein. So solid example there, solid idea there. You could have chicken or fish, lean chicken fish with about a half to 1 cup of rice and then veggies again. Rice has the carbs, veggies have a tiny bit of carbs, but just going to be more filling. And then the chicken or rice, chicken or fish rather, are going to be higher in protein, but a leaner source. Now we go to the medium-sized meals, and we got about 1 to 2 hours before you had these right here. So here we go. These ones right here. You could do, so say it's like in the morning for breakfast and you were waking up, want to have something to eat, and you're going to go work out at like 9 or 10, depending on what time you wake up. I don't know what time all of you fine individuals are waking up, but if you're waking up at about 7:30 and you have breakfast at 8 and then want to go work out at 9, 10, you could do egg whites, so about 3 to 4 egg whites. You could throw in a whole egg there if you wanted to. It's not that much fat. And then just oatmeal, just 1 serving or so. Again, depends on the person with how much they want to have and what they're comfortable with and what they can digest. The next one is going to be a smoothie. So a smoothie, it could be here just depending on what the ingredients you add into your smoothie. But normally if you're having a smoothie, it's going to be like protein powder, some fruits, some other stuff in there that's going to take a little bit longer to digest. So probably in that it's more of like a medium-sized meal per se in this example. So about 1 to 2 hours beforehand, I just gave an example of a smoothie with PB Fit, bananas, chocolate protein powder, and almond milk. Nice little tasty banana, chocolatey, peanut butter, peanut butter, what am I saying? Words are tough sometimes. Peanut butter, banana, chocolate smoothie. Yeah, that's it. Okay, smaller meals and snack examples. Here we go. Last couple right here. So about 45, 60 minutes beforehand, if you're that close to the workout, want to keep it pretty small meals, something that's going to digest, you're going to be able to digest pretty easy. So a protein bar. You could do whatever protein bar you enjoy. I enjoy the 1 protein bars, like Quest protein bars. There's one called Bear Bells that I really like too. All those are around 200 to 250 calories and about 200 grams of protein, or 20 grams of protein rather, golly. Yeah, so that's an example. And then you could also, for another example, have a protein shake and a banana. So just a protein shake, piece of fruit. You could also do like Greek yogurt and a piece of fruit, something like that. That is, it's a little smaller, easier to digest. Again, these 2 are a lot easier to digest, obviously, than some of these other things are. So keep that in mind. So hopefully that helps. Let me know questions you have. Have a wonderful day, workout, and please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you on the next one.